Our daughter blew her $200,000 college fund on the shopping mall. Should I give her my retirement? Listen, you gotta get a lot of Gucci.
Louis Vuitton.
Hermes? So I am stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I don't know what to do. And the problem is I can't discuss it with anyone I'm close to for privacy reasons. I've been with my wife, Andrea, 48 female, and my stepdaughter, Cassie, 17 female, for 8 years now. I love them both to death, but Cassie is a very bright young woman. Recognizing her potential, me and Andrea decided to put together a college fund for Cassie so she wouldn't be crushed by debt. Over the years, it amounted to over $200,000. Now, Cassie is aware of this fund and is banking on it since she's trying to get into the Ivy League. Good for you.
Which is expensive.
This is true. To make a long story short, last week, I found out that almost $170,000 of the money was missing from the account.
How do you one day just find that out?
I freaked the F out and asked Andrea if she knew anything about it. She teared up and said that she had been spending money over the years to fund her spending habit.
What is she spending the shit on, bro?
I was furious, but I had a moment of clarity. I browsed these subs enough to know that there was an affair possible, so I asked if she was having one.
Wait. So this is the wife?
This is the wife.
That is so selfish. Red flag.
She adamantly denied cheating and offered any proof that I needed. Social media accounts, emails, her work phone, everything. She offered to show me the receipts as well. There was nothing that popped out as suspicious, and the math from the receipts added up, so I let that go.
What is she buying?
What are you buying?
Can return that shit.
Literally.
Was he not suspicious when all these bags that are super expensive turned up?
Yeah.
I want to know what she bought.
I'm also dying to know. But we still had the major problem of the money being gone. She described herself as a shopping addict, and the money from Cassie's account was just too tempting not to use. Oh, she didn't make any excuses and offered no solutions. God.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks. As stated before, I was beyond furious. She ruined Cassie's chances at going to college debt-free and changed the trajectory of her whole life. I asked her to stay with her sister while I tried to figure this out. Now, my stepdaughter Cassie was concerned about why she was leaving, but we said we just needed a little bit of space. What would you think if that happened? I'm curious, everyone
I would
listening.
think like my parents are fighting. Maybe
Right?
there's some cheating. I feel like she'll think it's worse than it is.
Yeah.
Even though it's already pretty bad.
Yeah. I asked Andrea to come back home yesterday, and we had an extremely long discussion about how to handle this. She stopped me from talking and asked a favor of me. I don't know if you're in the position for favors, but
I feel like maybe the 150 grand that you spent would be the favor enough.
she asked if I could take the fall for her.
Why?
That is
Wait, you're
so
saying you
insane.
get all the Gucci bags and none of the blame?
You get out scot-free?
Where's my Gucci bag? That's not fair.
For context, her and Cassie don't get along well for a variety of reasons, and knowing how independent Cassie is, she will probably leave right after college, if not during. In fact, me and Cassie get along very well, and she comes to me for a lot of her issues. Andrea fears that this will permanently drive Cassie away, and she doesn't want to lose her. I told her that before we even talk about that, she needed to acknowledge her mistake and own it. She needed to go to individual therapy, we needed couples counseling, and she needed to find a shopaholic support group, and that I would be controlling the finances from now on. She said that those terms were steep but fair.
I don't know if those are steep.
Not really.
It's a terrible thing that she just asked for that.
I said she needed to tell Cassie what she did, apologize, and hope for the best. She refused.
No, I don't think I will.
And said she would never lose Cassie. She said that I could survive the mistake, but she couldn't.
Dude, this is so fucked. I mean, but then it's like your relationship with your daughter is based on a lie. She's going to be able to put 2 and 2 together.
But the worst part about the whole thing is that Cassie's life is ruined either way. Man, and I don't know how to replenish the money other than by borrowing from my 401k. Reddit, do you have any suggestions? Divorce is always an option, but I love Andrea despite her mistakes, and me dating at age 52 is next to impossible. I gotta ask y'all, what do you do? What can you do?
I don't think OP should lie. If the daughter's going to get into Ivy League school, then she's like a smart person.
Yeah.
She could probably figure out what's going on. That lie isn't going going to do anything but make it worse
when it comes out. And
Yeah.
it'll come out.
It will come
It'll
out.
come out. Like,
And then she's just going to not trust her mom more. So
Yep.
honestly, in the long run, I think it actually does more damage.
yeah, that's such a good point.
It doesn't sound like divorce necessarily needs to be on the table, but I do
Yeah.
think like managing all the finances makes sense.
Edit. After everyone here knocked some sense into me, I realized I can't lie to Cassie. I love her too much and she deserves the absolute truth no matter how ugly or hard it is.
I agree.
I agree. I will be talking to Andrea and telling her that we need to tell the truth together as a condition of us staying together, or else I will initiate divorce proceedings and tell Cassie anyways. Also, as someone suggested, I don't need her trying to flip the script on me, so I'll record our interactions going forward. That's right. What if she goes to Cassie and said that he spent the money first?
Oh, shit.
Edit number 2. I want to thank everyone here for really opening my eyes yesterday. You're all right. I need to put Cassie first, and like I said, I'll be telling the absolute truth. Even if she gets mad at me and disowns me, at least I'll know I did the right thing. In addition, I'm going to pay for her college myself. Wow. So he's still going to do it. I can pull money from a couple of places such as my retirement and inheritance, so I'll be okay. If I have to live a little frugally during retirement and work a few extra years, then so be it. Cassie is worth it. Oh, I love that. That really touches me, honestly.
OP is such a good guy.
I honestly doubt that her mother is going to sell her stuff, so that's why I'm taking this route. You have
Wait,
to
the
sell
mom is not going to. That should be a condition.
100%.
Are you kidding me?
1,000,000,000,000%. She cannot keep a single thing. Not a single thing. As for Andrea, I've been criticized for wanting to let Andrea off the hook, so to speak, but it's easy to say when really deep feelings aren't involved. That being said, I don't think I can stay with her. Wow.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Letting her go.
I mean, yeah, this is a really big character, especially if she's not willing to give it up.
What she did is horrendous and ruined our daughter's future for her addiction. We had a long discussion late last night and I threatened divorce unless she told Cassie the truth. She begged me not to do this, but I put my foot down and eventually she agreed, but only if I agreed not to divorce and I helped prepare their relationship. I likely won't be doing either. She made her bed so she can sleep in it. So if I have an update, I'll probably just make a whole new post. Thank you so much. Sam, there's one final update
I mean, I
to
think
the saga.
I think they're gonna get divorced. I think so.
Yeah, money's on divorce.
Yeah, I think in this case, if she wasn't willing to, I think actually the shopaholic stuff is forgivable. It's
Yes.
like, hey, I'm an addict. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
What's not forgivable is not selling the items that you bought.
Yes.
That's like,
And wanting to put the blame on him.
yeah, those that's non-negotiable.
Yeah, 100%.
Let us know what you think, though. There's
Please.
another update,
Yeah,
but let us know what you think.
Put your bets in right now, divorce or not, in the comments, and then we'll see at the end. I want to start this by thanking everyone who replied to my original post. You all showed me tough love, and I appreciate that. I even appreciate those who are calling me a doormat. God. Because, like I said in previous posts, it woke me up. I will not be staying with Andrea.
Wow.
She lied and manipulated me and Cassie for far too long for me to stay with her. The fact that she stole from me, Cassie, and Cassie's grandparents makes this as close to unforgivable as it gets. The most wronged party here is Cassie. She has an amazing future ahead of her, and I refuse to let her future go to waste because my wife made selfish choices. But, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta let us know what you're thinking here. I mean,
dude, yeah, please
yikes.
let us know in the comments.
What would you do if I'm curious most what people think from Cassie's POV. Like, what would you do
Like,
if
as
your mom
someone
did this to you?
who like you thought you had this money for college and then it's just gone?
Like your own mom, yeah, like takes from this fund that's supposed to be for you. I mean, that's not only is like the marriage gone, but it's like that relationship is.
I think I'd be pretty pissed. I'm just thinking like my parents helped me pay. Helped me pay like half of my tuition, because then I would have been saddled with like maybe 60,000 of debt. Otherwise,
Yeah.
around that, maybe less, maybe like 30 to 60,000. Anyway, it would have been like a lot for
Definitely,
for a kid coming out of college.
Absolutely.
Not as much as some people. Some people, like I know a friend that has like 120,000 rand in college debt. But I think I would, knowing that would have been taken away, and then also having to pay it every month until it's paid off. I feel that there would be part of me that would resent that person.
Yep.
I think it would be really, really hard. Like eventually I would get over it. I still want to have a relationship with that parent, but it's rough. It's rough. I think OP is doing the exact right thing. But let us know what you think. Also, let us know if like you've ever had the situation of your parents
100%.
or maybe you have a kid that you're saving up for college. Like, you know, has this ever happened to you? Also, like, how much are you guys like saving up for college, or has anyone saved up money for college for you?
Yeah.
Curious if people have college funds in general. But with that, we'll see you soon.
Peace.